Mole. Noun. A spy. A double agent who establishes a cover long before beginning espionage.
Alright, welcome to the Mole 5. Today you will be faced with a series of challenges and you must work together to complete the challenges in order to earn money for the group pot, which in the end only one player will win. But one of you is the mole, a double agent working to sabotage the group's efforts by preventing them from completing the challenges successfully. No one knows who the mole is, so no one knows whom they can trust. Unfortunately, not all of you will complete the journey. Every hour there will be a quiz about the identity of the mole, and the player who scores the lowest on the quiz will be executed and must leave the game immediately. It's a simple game. Be observant, expose the mole, claim the money. Each player has a strategy, but only one will win, the one who correctly answers the question, who is the mole?
So your first challenge is called lock blocks. And the whole point of the challenge is you need to unlock this box. The challenge is worth $10,000 if you can unlock the box successfully. And to unlock the box, you're going to need to solve a series of puzzles that are going to give you the combination to the box. You have 10 minutes to do this, which I can tell you is not very much time. But we can get more time for the challenge if people can successfully build up some impressive towers with blocks here. 3 pairs of people are going to start out by trying to build as high a tower as they can. You're going to count out loud each floor that you have on the tower, and then each floor is going to add 10 seconds to the overall time. You have a minute to build the tower as high as you can. If it falls within that minute, you add no time. The catch is you and your partner are going to be handcuffed together. So you're going to have to coordinate that a little bit. So after the 3 pairs go, we'll determine how much time is added to the clock, and then 3 other groups of people will be working each on a different puzzle. When you think you have the answer to the puzzle, you're going to go out of the cabin, down a trail to the right, and go a little ways. There's a box, a silver box. It's out in the open. It shouldn't be too hard for you to find, but just keep going until you see it. And inside that box are different smaller boxes with possible answers to each puzzle. So when you think you have the answer, you're going to send one person out to the box. You're going to look for the answer that you think is correct to the puzzle. Open up the box, and inside that box is a digit for you for the combination. So group 1 is going to have 1 digit, the first digit to the lock. Group 2 is going to have the second digit. Group 3 is going to have the 3rd digit. And you need to open the lock by the end of the time.
Can we pull him over? seconds. 30 seconds. 10. 8. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Remember to count them out.
That's actually.
I'm nervous.
Did you make these up?
But the other one helps.
Oh, yeah.
And one witness.
And then 1% died. So the victim can't be the dad.
I'm gonna try it.
You have 12 minutes left. If you would like, you can sacrifice 2 minutes to be able to write on your paper.
They don't want to.
What?
They don't writing help you. We're wasting time now anyway.
Oh, can we go get a number?
Go for it.
Okay, so you're not choosing to do that?
Like, apparently not.
Okay.
I was really surprised actually that the group with the numbers, Lisa and Mark, didn't want to write, because for that one, I don't know, it's not my skill set, but I feel like it's just such a numbers game that like not writing seemed. I would have never been able to solve that without writing. I probably would have been able to solve it with writing, but I was really surprised about that.
Writing round. You make it up.
Because I don't think 120 is
You know what? The father's told them
Jaggers. The digit is 20.
Okay, so not necessarily answer first time.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
There are a lot of possibilities.
Are those confident you have writing answer? You guys pretty confident?
Yes.
Lisa.
Really?
No, like the
Hey,
highest
Lisa.
number was 100.
Are you guys?
get it.
Lisa. Are you guys pretty confident you got it right?
No.
I might as well commit
Yeah.
something to memory.
Make a guess.
Wait.
Yeah.
Go, mom's son.
Okay.
Two minutes left, guys.
Less than 2 minutes now.
You get the number?
I have the number.
Is it right?
There are a lot of options. I don't know. I can't tell if it's right or not.
Wait, what did you
How do
say?
you not know if it's right?
What did you say then?
Mother, son.
Mother murdered son?
Yeah.
We worked it out, it's extra.
Minute and a half left, guys.
So you guys said, what's their number? What's their number?
They don't know.
You don't have your guys' minute 30.
We have a digit that we can try.
Okay. We gotta try it.
Do it, go.
Is anyone good at locks? I never.
1 minute.
What digit do you have?
Ours is 20.
Wait, what's the trick?
No Number 2 is 39.
Pass the second one. No, just once.
Well, like the amount of times someone passed certain ones.
Okay, someone else try it.
But what's the first digit?
The correct way, but.
I never used any of these locks. 21?
20.
20?
Oh, spin it a couple times first. And 20. Right, and pass the 39. And then do 39 on the second one. And then back to 16.
Stop here.
And then try pulling. Okay, well, can I run back out and see if there's...
You can. So we want to try that combination.
Will you tell us the answers when we're done?
Well, we know there's
Yeah, you'll know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fail!
16. The correct combination was 30, 39, 20.
Oh, so we were the only ones.
So you're saying you're way off.
You were not close.
Group 2 got it.
Yeah, you guys were all...
Group 2
No.
was correct. Group 2 had the correct answer to the puzzle,
So
got the
you did
correct digit.
Well, I did.
Here are the solutions to the puzzle.
I feel like, well, we did fail, but I feel like we did a decent job. I can't really say who's very suspicious at this point. There's a few people I've never met before, and people I do know are all great liars. So I really have no idea who the mole is.
It seems like a lot of people think I'm the mole, like at least a few, and they keep making jokes about it. So I don't know if it's a good thing yet because it's a little bit early for people to be thinking that. And then I feel like as time goes on, they see more in the other challenges that I might lose that. But for now, I'll take it. And yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
So we just finished our first challenge, which Andrew and I were the hosts. So we got to see a little bit more. As far as suspicions, I don't know. Just kind of at the observation stage. Strategy simply to take it all in and go from there.
I'm not feeling too confident about, figuring out who the mole is at this point, but it's still so early, it could be anyone. I'm very glad to have an exemption for this first quiz because I didn't take very good notes, and it was just so chaotic. The mole could have been doing anything or just sitting back and watching, and that would have been enough.
First quiz strategy is aim for a 0-second score. Hopefully other people will be as equally unsure of who they're looking for at this point as I am.
In the quiz, I'm just going to try to remember as much as I can. Hopefully there's not too many profile questions because I don't know them.
I wouldn't be surprised if I was out first because I have no idea who it is, and I did not really look at the people's profiles until this morning. So it's a little tough.
think for the first quiz, I'm mostly just going to answer majority questions and maybe throw in a couple ventured guesses and just try and do it quickly because I have no idea.
Alright, well, welcome to your first execution. I think most of you know how this works, but we're going to type in your names one at a time into the execution program. If after I type your name the screen turns green, your score was sufficient to qualify you for another round in the game. If it turns red, then you have been executed and must leave the game immediately.
Well, that was short-lived, but I participated. I don't think that I did anything wrong. Just thought the wrong person was the mole. Not surprised I was executed. If you guess the wrong person and answer all the questions about that person and it's not the person, then it's going to be wrong. I'm excited to keep playing and figure out who the mole is and facilitate things, and I hope to see some good sabotage going on. Good luck.
I am not the mole.
Definitely am not the mole.
I am not the mole.
I am not the mole. I'm not the mole.
I am 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 not the mole.